Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your 2016 Tarotscope reading with me, Lara. So, hello, my fellow Sagittarians, Fire Squad. How are you guys holding up for this Mercury retrograde? I know that it just started, but that whole shadow period before before it initiated was very, very intense. Yesterday was a very rough day for me because the energy just felt so intense. I was getting so choked up on my words, which I still kind of am, but I'm just going to try and take it slow. But the energy is very, very intense. So I'm just going to say that it kind of sucks because you're going to get caught on your words. You might have disagreements with other people because it revolves around our communication and it can pose some struggles. But if you try to shift your perspective on it, you can use it to your advantage. Like last night, I released something pretty major that I needed to release for a very long time. So I'm very thankful for Mercury retrograde, despite the energies feeling as if they are harsh. So, as you can see, I am trying a different style of making these zodiac videos because I am trying to optimize my performance and get as much out as I possibly can for everybody that may be needing help. So if you like this style, please comment, let me know, like, share, subscribe. I have a personal goal of getting to 500 subscribers. I think I'm just going to roll off the couch if I get that far. But I got goals, you know. So, as always, I will be using the very lovely Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I like this deck because it is small, it fits into my tiny hands, and it's traditional, but I am looking for a New Age style tarot deck, one that is kind of hip. I like the hip weird stuff, but most importantly, it needs to fit into my hands. I have very tiny hands. And I'm very excited, very, very, very excited to show to you today a new deck that I just recently received. It's called the Sacred World Oracle, and it's lovely. It has a very zodiac feel, and it incorporates all the areas of earth, you know, earth, wind, fire, water, all the zodiacs. So it's a very beautiful deck, and I'm very pleased to be using it today. So let's get started, Sag. My fiery Sages. Okay, so the first card I pulled for us today is the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Two of Pentacles upright is change and having a hard time adjusting to change. But this card, it always screams to me change. Now, in the reverse position, don't get freaked out because it's positive. I know. Sometimes when I see cards get into the reverse position, I'm like, oh crap. Please don't let it be bad. Please don't let it be bad. But this is really, really good. Some of the meanings that go with this card, trying to juggle too much and needing to take a break. As you can see, the guy is juggling here the pentacles. And pentacles are like a monetary symbol, work, money, finances. But I completely resonate with this. Sometimes I put so much on my plate because there's just so much in this world that I want to do and I want to accomplish that sometimes I forget that I'm still human and that I need breaks, I need rest. So what this is saying is don't try to put too much on your plate at once. Don't try to juggle too many things because there's going to get to a point where you can no longer juggle anymore and you're worn out and you won't be able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish when you want to accomplish them. This energy of this card could be telling you that you're feeling like everything is just too much. There's just too much stress, too much responsibility, too much crap going on. Oh, the world is on your shoulder. You need to pay attention to these feelings because these feelings come for a reason. They come as indicators. They're trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you you're juggling too much, or they're trying to tell you you need a break, or they're trying to tell you you need to lessen the stuff that's on your plate. Start making cuts where you can. If you are overwhelmed at work, you need to ask your coworkers, hey, can I get a hand here? I'm drowning, man. Or, not overcommitting yourself to things you know that you're too tired to do, like saying, oh, I'll work overtime, sure. So I used to be a habitual overtime worker because my thing is I was trying to pay for things that I want. I'm the kind of person, if I want something, I go out there and I work for it and I earn it. I'm very big on that. I'm very proud to say that everything I own had come from me. It comes from my hard work, my hard time. But there were times where I was like, oh, I'll work some overtime, you know. Maybe I could use some money to buy some shoes, or I'll buy something like this. But not realizing that I was taking a toll on my sanity. It was taking a toll on my physical body and my soul and my spirit. Like, I was just so worn down. My energy was worn down. And then when I noticed that when I would come to work for my regular days, because I didn't have enough time to bounce back from those extra shifts, I was just cranky. Lord have mercy, I don't know how anybody could stand to sit next to me. I was just dead. It was not who I was. And I like to be, just like anybody else, I like to be the best version I could possibly be. But I couldn't do that because I was taking on so much. So this is saying, you need to take a break. If you are looking for a job, this is saying to strategize. Strategize, look for companies that are well suited for who you are, what your knowledge is, and what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with setting your aims high, but don't just apply at random places. Research about the places you're working at. This will help you in the future. If you're in a committed relationship, this card, the energy that comes with this card can be telling you that outside factors and things that are going on outside of your relationship can be pulling your attention away from your lover or your partner. And this card is saying to make sure that they know that you care and that you're not just ignoring them because you don't feel like talking to them. You have to let them know that you care and that you're there. You're a little bit distracted at the moment. Open communication is key. If you are single and looking for somebody, this card is saying to you to make sure that you're not fooling yourself into thinking you are 100% ready to date or to be in a relationship. This card is saying just chill. Make sure you know what you're doing before you go out and do it. Don't be out there being all willy-nilly, throwing yourself about saying, hey, I'm single, what's up? Or joining websites when, you may not feel like you're 100% ready, because what's going to happen? Then you're going to get a date, you're going to go out, and maybe the guy or girl really feels like they hit it off with you, and then you're like, you know what? After a couple dates, I'm not ready to date. What happens? You put that, that person is like, oh, I liked you, now they're kind of hurt. Like, what's up with that, So make sure that you're not tricking yourself or you're not recognizing that you're not 100% ready for a relationship or to date yet. Make sure you know what you're doing is what this card is saying, pretty much. In regards to finances, this card and the energy that comes with it is saying to make sure you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row, Like I said, don't work, crazy overtime. Maybe a little bit, in moderation to make sure that your bills are paid. But, don't rob Peter to pay Paul, and make sure you're not making expenses and spending money where you don't need to. Just be fiscally responsible. Okay? The advice card for the beginning half of the month is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Now, upright, this card, obviously, like the Pentacles suit is more about monetary issues, earthly issues, because the Pentacle is like an earth, sort of an earth symbol. And as you can see, he's like holding on to that pentacle hardcore. He's like, this is my pentacle. You cannot have it. Get out of here, crazy. This is my pentacle. Stinginess. This is what this card is about, stinginess. But in the reverse position that we pulled it in, it's still, there's slight energy. I don't feel it's 100%. There we go. I don't feel like it's 100% the energy of what it is upright. in reverse position, it's watered down. You're holding on to something just a little bit too tightly. Like you're almost there. You just got to let it go. This can also be like if you are holding on to a person, a place, or a thing, or an idea that you need to release it because it's just not working for you. You need to release and relax. And that's appropriate considering the first card that I pulled was that we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling stressed, we need to chill and everything like that. But this card is saying release it, relax. You need to just let it go. Let it go. Also, this card is a very good symbol too because it's saying here that the energy of this card that's giving to us is giving us enough energy to move quickly through fear-based clinging that we have been stuck in for a while. So if you have just been really, really afraid, okay, let's set an example. Say you're in a relationship, right? And you want to be with this person, but you are grasping it so tightly. You got your hawk claws, you're dragging claws into that situation so deep. You just don't want to let it go because you're afraid if you let it go, something bad's going to happen. You're not going to have it anymore. The energy of this card is coming in and saying, no, sweetheart, and you're able to let it go with ease. It comes in and says, let me help you release that. So this energy, it's going to help you move quickly through that fear-based energy, that clinging, and it'll teach you to be more open. So the advice is, let it go. Just let it go and relax and be more open. But the energy of the card is going to help us do that. Okay, it's going to help us progress. As far as work goes, and this is also, I want to point out that this is all pentacle based too, and that's in regards to work, that this is telling me that you're being far too worried about your job, your sense of security, and sense of self. This is telling you to let that go. Sometimes there's a reason to feel insecure about things like that, especially when it comes to money and stuff like that. But if you cling too much to those problems, you block the flow of abundance and prosperity. The universe cannot bring you anything in because in your mind, and your mind is like a beacon, your body is energy. You send that energy out that I do not have any money. I am poor. I don't have this. I don't have that. The universe does not really judge or distinguish. You know what? It doesn't distinguish. It just says, oh, you're out of that? That's what you're sending me? Okay, I'll send you more to not have. They'll send you more crap like, oh, I got another bill. I need this. I need that. However, if you choose to get into this state of mind where you say, you know what? It is what it is. So what? The universe is going to be like, oh, she's grateful for what she has. Let me send her more to be grateful for. I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but I have managed to manifest the craziest stuff in the nick of time. I tried the whole manifestation where you just say, every time you go to the mailbox, you say, there's going to be a check in there. There's going to be a check of money in there. And I did it for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks straight, I told myself every day, there's going to be a check in the mail. There's going to be a check in the mail. Let me tell you, after 2 weeks, and it wasn't much, but it was just the fact that it happened. I got a letter in the mail from Bank of America. And I have not had Bank of America in 10 years. And it was a check. And it was a check for 40 cents. And I mean, it's 40 cents. But the fact that I kept telling myself, there's going to be a check in the mail. There's going to be a check in the mail. And it came was just astonishing. It was astounding. And I thought, well, how else can I do that? And, sometimes I just do it naturally. If I enter into a drawing where I'm I'm going to get that deck. I went into a drawing where somebody was raffling off a tarot deck. And I just said, that's going to be mine. I entered it and I dropped it. I let it go. I let the universe do its thing. Sure enough, days later, she pulled my name out of a hat and I almost died. When you learn how to use that, your life changes. So this is saying, like, hey, don't be so worried about your security. You need to do some root chakra work and ground yourself into Mother Earth. When you ground your energy in your root chakra, you increase your sense of security, which makes all these problems lessen. If you stay in an insecure mode, all you're doing is just making or potentially bringing more issues for you to feel that way. So you just gotta let it go, Sagittarius. Gotta let it go. As far as love goes, this card tells me that you are finally letting go of fear and you're opening yourself up to love. Love of all kinds. Love of self, love from your partner, or if you're single, love from potential partners, families, children, everything. You're opening yourself up and it's truly a beautiful thing. And this is telling you, be open. That's the advice. Be open. As far as money goes too, this can also be, for some of you, about getting past your worries in relation to money. So it can be tailored to many people. It could be feeling insecure, but it can also be you're finally getting past that fear. But for me, from what I'm getting from this card is it's telling you that the advice is to let go of your stress. Let go of your worries. Let go and let God, let the universe, or whatever your belief system is. Just let it go, and to whatever higher power you believe in, let it help you. Okay, Sagittarius? Okay, so for the outcome card, it's very beautiful. I pulled the Strength card. And what this card tells me is that all that stress, all those issues, sense of security, everything that we experienced here is going to help us advance in life. We are stronger for the lessons we went through. We're stronger for opening ourselves up to love unconditionally and releasing fears. We're coming out on top. We're harnessing the power of this major arcana card, which is already high energy, and we're using it to push past blocks. I'm so proud of you, Sagittarius. I completely understand how hard it is to change and to adjust, but look at it. We come out on top at the end. All right. So, for your advice card, I pulled here, let me pull this. There we go. I pulled the Salmon card. And the Salmon card is the card of intuition. It's a card of wisdom. And it's a card of magic. And like I spoke a little bit about the laws of attraction and manifestation. This is telling me to tell you that you need to use your intuition to guide you through the situations that you're in. For example, if we're experiencing a lot of stress and we're juggling, what does your gut tell you? That's the easiest way for me to describe it to you, especially for those who don't, who aren't really spiritual and don't really dabble too much in with that. Your intuition comes as like gut feelings, but your intuition comes from your third eye, which is your brow chakra. And you need to let that guide you. That's your beacon in the dark. What does your gut tell you? And use the wisdom you've already gained to navigate these problems. And this is also saying that part of navigating the issues is releasing it and using the laws of attraction and manifestation and manifesting to achieve your goals. So if you need more money, use the laws of attraction, use manifestation to get what you need to get over that. Okay? Very, very powerful card. This, and it literally just hit me now, like a bolt of lightning. I know that this is coming in from spirit. This, I swear, I cannot make this stuff up. But literally, they just said that this can represent a Pisces person coming in and helping you get through some of these obstacles that we have here. Or a Pisces person giving you a little boost of strength and confidence, getting behind you in your corner, or sharing their wisdom, their knowledge with you to help you. They're also saying, side note, they're also saying that this can be an older Pisces person, a Pisces person that is older than you, that is coming in and helping you overcome your problems. But if that's not the case for some, then I want you to take from this, use your intuition to guide through things, use the laws of attraction, manifestation to get what you need, but please take a break. Lessen your pile of things to do, Sagittarius. And as always, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you like it. Like, share, subscribe. I have a goal of getting the 500 people to subscribe. So we'll see how I fare with that. If you would like a personal reading with me, I will put my links in the description box. My actual website is under reconstruction. I don't have all the new packages that I want to put on there. I'm adjusting prices and adding new offerings so I can reach as many people as possible and give the kind of help that I wish to give. So if you have any inquiries on that, you can shoot me an email or you can hit me up on my Facebook page, which I will put below. If you are living in the tri-state area, September 24th, I will be at the Barron Arts Center for the Woodbridge Psychic Fair from 11 to 5 p.m. The admission is $5 and the lectures are free, but if you choose to have a reading with a psychic, there will be additional fees to that psychic. And all the door fees and everything like that go to benefit the Barron Arts Center. So I will go ahead and put that in the info as well. But I wish you nothing but the best during this Mercury retrograde, Sagittarius. Hang in there. Things will get better. Until next time, Namaste.